Welcome to this edition of the Rhody Reporter. I'm Diana Lozowski, and I will be your host for this segment. In the wake of last year's elections, we've all heard stories about the hastily organized plan to saturate the Ocean State with mail ballots. That initiative was a product of the COVID-19 panic. It appears to have been based on the questionable claim that polling places would be super spreaders, lying in wait to contaminate the electorate. Your ace Rhody reporter is also a medical professional, so my attention was drawn to the use of mail ballots in assisted living and nursing home facilities. Many of the patients treated in these settings possess very questionable cognitive abilities, and many in medicine wondered openly about their ability to really make the voting decision. Nonetheless, hundreds of thousands of unsolicited mail ballot applications were sent out across the state. After the fact, the Rhode Island Board of Elections, in the person of Miss Jennifer Reagan, was very helpful in documenting the flood of mail ballot applications that deluged Congregant Care facilities. The ballots themselves, which could be summoned with these applications, required none of the voter ID measures specified in state law, nor did they even measure up to the existing absentee ballot standards already on the books. Pre-existing law did require that a bipartisan team of 2, appointed by the state, actually attend each remote voter to ensure that he or she understood the vote they were casting. In an era where even blood relatives were prohibited from visiting these patients, that statutory requirement quickly fell by the wayside. In fact, activity directors who were nursing home employees took the applications in many cases. These applications made provision for the actual ballots to be sent to any mailing addresses. So many of them were routed to political party operatives, who in turn assisted the shut-in voters. In short, it appears that the process had no oversight from the Rhode Island Department of Health, the Board of Elections, or even the industry association that maintains standards of conduct for these homes. It's called the Alliance for Better Long-Term Care. Please bear in mind that due to the pandemic cutting into available medical professionals, these long-term care units were operating on short staff. So it appears that no one but the fox was watching the henhouse. From the documentation provided to your Rhody reporter by the Board of Elections, there appears to have been many more ballots issued than there were patients under care. Full analysis will take more time because the number of applications received was staggering. What is clear at this point is that it is time for change in the way that the Ocean State manages its mail ballot program. The bipartisan team requires under law should certainly be considered public officials. They have the training to properly vet and assist patients who are also voters. Why shouldn't they be allowed onto the COVID wards? Police and firefighters are. The harvesting of mail ballots that was seen around Little Rhody last fall was particularly cynical and self-serving to the political parties when it took place in long-term care facilities. This population is almost voiceless to start. Exploiting them in this manner adds insult to injuries they have already suffered late in life. We don't steal candy from babies. Let's not steal votes from the old and infirm either.